just the stories in the books. But people say it's not true what it says in there. All I know is there was a massacre in the Frog Lake area there, and there was other Native people from another reserve. They were the ones that came destroyed the store there. And my grandmother said that she heard the shots, and that's all she heard. And she had to babysit for the kids, and all the women went running there to pick up the flour and sugar. They're all over the ground. That's all she said. That's all I heard from that massacre. Where the store is, they were camping around there, close to it, and they went to pick it up where the store is. There was all over the ground, because I don't know. Yes, that's what I guess they pulling the flour and they just rip, and it's all over the floor, and the sugar too. The bags are all ripped and it's all over the floor, on the ground. I haven't heard anything that much, because all I know is Big Bear he didn't sign the treaty, and another person because they were hungry and he didn't want to sign it, and some other person came and signed the papers. I don't know who it is. There's all kinds of names. I don't know what the name of that. So feel that all the people, the suffering that went through with kids, and I'm sure the children seen it too, and then affect them, their lives, and it pass on to their kids, whatever they're feeling. And yes, there's lots of effects in that right now it's going on. They're still holding it in their heart that they don't want to let it go, whatever happened to them, and they need to open up so they can be feeling better and about themselves, because we have a lot of future to live, and to our kids to teach them. Yes, I feel like the young people should learn about it, so they know what the past and how the grandfathers and grandmothers, how they lived, and they should know about it, and going to residential school. Like me, I didn't even know anything about residential school till I was 50 years old. Nobody told me about it. My parents, my sister's brothers, they didn't tell me. See, that's where it's hidden, that they didn't tell us. But they were, I guess they were ashamed. Maybe they were ashamed. They didn't want to tell us. I don't know. So they should know, the kids, the youth, about what happened, so they can help themselves and don't feel so stressed, or what they thought about in their minds, what happened to them, what their parents been through. And sometimes they blame on our parents, but they have to go on and Creator wants us to live what He wants us to live, to have faith with Him and live with our culture. We didn't have culture when I was young. We didn't have any sweats or Sundance when I was young. I didn't see anything about it. I just start learning myself about it, because they were hidden, because they were going to throw them to jail if they do that in olden days. So it's good to learn more about our culture, the young people, and they should teach me in school. I didn't learn anything from school myself about it. Yes, they have hope. They're starting to, the young people are start learning that I could see. I seen some youth are talking. They're getting to know what's going on. They're just starting right now. Before they didn't know nothing. So even, I don't think they have to learn about the treaties, what's happening. They can learn that from that too. And there's so many things to learn from like love and all those 7 secret teachings. They should go back and learn that, so they know themselves. To love themselves. That's where you start. I'm proud of myself because my grandfather, Nabeo, he was the chief for 38 years, and he was. I didn't know him myself, but it's written down. He's been a chief here for. I'm proud of him. I wish I had know how he was and learn about what he did and all that. And so is these other like I remember John Horse. He was the leader when I was little. I used to listen to him. There's lots of things that he talked about it, and there's other ones that after that, Fred Horse and all that. So, but after that, I left when other chiefs came on. But anyway, I'm proud of Chief. Great. Yes, I could tell this. People are affected of the past, and but they don't want to talk about it. So I don't know what they're thinking. It's hard for them to talk sometimes, and even my parents didn't talk to me about it. They don't even hug us. Yeah, that's what happened. A lot of us hasn't been loved, like to be hugged, but they show us some different ways that they love us. Different ways, not like hugging us. We were just little kids. We don't know anything about it, until after. Why didn't they hug us? So we found out what happened. I guess that's how we learn. And we've been through a lot ourselves, our generation, ourselves. We've been abused. My sisters and brothers, they all went to residential school, and I was the only one that didn't go because I hid in the bush and I didn't come out, and I didn't want to go there. So. And when I went to school, day school, that they every little thing that we do, a little thing, they strap us with a real thick leather strap on our hands. Because I was late for 5 minutes to school, and I was strapped with that for other things too that I didn't deserve to be strapped. Yeah, that affects us, the other people too. You know. So I had to go through with that for a long time. I'm just getting over it right now, because culture, for sweats, for sun dancing, being with people with circles, talking to us, all the elders. That's what we have to do. That's the only hoping that we can do is with the culture and all the ceremonies. So I advise the young people to go to sweat and do the culture and listen to the elders. And the Creator goes through with them. He's there with us every day. We're not alone. He's standing right beside us all the time, our ancestors. So don't ever think that you're alone. We have to love each other. Doesn't matter what. We have to forgive people, what they did to us. Even white people, we have to forgive them. So the young people, I want to say that if you want to come and talk to us, me and my husband, you can phone us and ask wherever you can find us. We've been through a lot ourselves, so we experienced what happened all the way along for 4 to 5 years. How do I forgive? You just pray. You just pray for those people that did wrong to you. You pray for them. And tell them that, say that the Creator He forgives. And you have to be strong, and if you forgive, God will forgive you. That's what we have to live. If you want to go, to the red road, that's what we go for. Red road is what we call for culture. We follow that. You just forgive everybody. Whatever they did do to you, you just say a little prayer that you forgive them. Somebody's listening, Creator's listening to you. That's most important. Love is Creator. It's the same thing. You love Him, He's there. It's hard sometimes to say love for people, because they're stuck in somewhere in their hearts. They have to forgive themselves first, so they can forgive people, whoever. It takes a little while to do that. It's not easy, but you have to try. Sometimes you try and then you fall off, but you just pick yourself and start all over again and help yourself. And hang around the people that encourage you, lift you up. Those are the people you have to hang around. Yeah, it's hard to hang around with your friends, but you just have to leave them. Leave them to people that are encouraging you, talk about positive things, anything that's to do. Yeah, there's so many things to teach, and like love, respect, truth, courage, harmony, and so many. There's 7 of them. You have to kind of follow them so you don't forget them. Yes, yes. One at a time. You can go through one at a time, because it's not going to come all at once, those 7 teachings. But these I have to start from love, and then the other ones, it takes time to do that. It's not overnight to do it. Just keep on doing it. It just, even you're frustrated, you just do it again. Think about it. Love yourself first, yes. When you have a hard time, what you do is just get away from the house and take a walk to the nature, to the Mother Earth. You're walking on the Mother Earth, and you talk to anything that's in front of you. The trees, you talk to the trees, they listen. The birds, anything, the animals, they're going to help you. If you listen, you will hear. You listen to them. And that helps me when I go to walk. And even if you're angry or anything that you're mad about something in the house, you just walk out and help yourself and love the world. And water, walk to the water. Water is very it's very good for us. The water and the air. That's what we live over. We have to drink lots of water to help ourselves in our bodies. I drink lots of water every day. 8 cups, I drink a lot of water. So it makes me feel better. That's what I do every day. And sometimes I forget. My husband just pour me water and give it to me, and I didn't want to drink it, but I still have to drink the water. That makes us feel better, and all this disease some people have. The best thing is to drink water and feel the air from outside. Even to the mountains. You walk to the mountains, I feel like they're talking to us when you walk by and looking at them. And sage and sweetgrass and all the medicine are good for us. Yeah, it's good for us for that. All the herbs that we have to use, drink tea, and try to get organic food, because those are good stuff for us to live longer, for our health. That's what I do. And take a long walks, After you eat, you just take a walk, so you feel better. Yeah. I just learned from the elders. From this, I didn't know it myself. I just learned from the people that already knew how it is. but I'm not perfect myself, so sometimes I fall off, whatever. I just don't pay attention sometimes, but I just pick myself up and start all over again. So, never give up. It's better for us. We had to work hard when we were young. We didn't have any welfare or anything. We had to pick berries and medicine roots we had to do, and a post we had to make. We have to trap, get the muskrats, beaver, and minks and weasels. We have to sell them to help ourselves for food. And we even have get logs from the to the island to make our own log house, one room, and all of us has to sleep on the floor with the wooden stove in the middle. It was hard times, and we had horses and cows, and we worked hard for a living. So I just want to tell the young people to work hard. Work hard, whatever you can do. Even pick garbage, it doesn't matter. Just do something to be busy. And school is important for me too, that we can help the reserves.